Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Mike Weber here with your real estate market update for the Los Angeles counties and South Bay Beach Cities areas for the beginning of March 2019. First off, I wanted to take a second to just say thank you to all of the new subscribers to the channel, as well as all the people that have left comments or have reached out directly with questions or for help with real estate. Definitely appreciate that very much. The first thing I wanted to take a look at is mortgage rates out in the market. And what we see here is that they peaked out towards the end of last year at just under 5%. And they've been falling on a downward trajectory since then. And we've been in the 4.35 to 4.5% range since the beginning of the year. And so we would have expected these lower rates to really give a boost to the data that we're seeing for the housing market, but that's definitely not what we're actually seeing. So to get started and really look at the data, we'll take a look at Los Angeles County as a whole first, and then we'll cycle into the South Bay specifically. And as we start out here, we see that for median home prices year over year, we're just above 0%. We're at 0.7% in median price growth, so just barely above zero, which is definitely going to end up being interesting when we take a look at the rest of the data here. So let's go ahead and do that now. If we move in and we look here at the month supply, or the supply of inventory on the market, we see here that we're up 39.1% year over year. And already here at the end of February, we are almost as high as peak selling season back in 2018 and higher than at any point we saw in all of 2017. And it looks like we're probably going to overtake all of 2018 at the highest point, definitely 2017, probably 2016, and I'm guessing 2015. And then we'll have to see if we beat out the amount of inventory on the market going back to 2014 as well. Now, let's take a look at the closed sales, and this is where things are pretty interesting. We are down 16.1% year over year, but looking at a 10-plus year chart, this is what you really have to take a look at. So if you see here, we're down to 3,279 sales for Los Angeles County, and we actually haven't seen this low of a number for sales since all the way back here in 2008. So we're currently experiencing an 11-year low in the number of sales that are taking place out in the market. And now we're going to look at a chart that I don't typically look at, which is new listings that have come on the market, just to compare and contrast. And what we see here is that the number of listings that came on the market in February was 6,338, but as we saw here, only 3,279 of them sold. So roughly about half of the listings that came on the market actually sold during that month, which is certainly not a very good number of sales actually taking place. Now, if we dive in a little deeper, we look at the South Bay, what we see here is that surprisingly we are up 5.9% in terms of median prices year over year. Now, there's not a lot of sales taking place in any given month, so there is a greater fluctuation than you would see in all of Los Angeles County, but certainly it's the same trend applies, that there's a lot less sales taking place and a lot more inventory, as we'll take a look at, which means a lot of sellers are managing to get a higher price in the market, although a lot of other sellers are not getting their homes sold. And that would be the explanation for why we're still in positive territory for median prices, while having these other conditions that are definitely negative for the market. So if we look at the month supply of inventory, we see the same trend as Los Angeles. We're up 55% from a year earlier, which already was a year that was much higher, pretty much across the board, than all of 2017. And as you see here, even at the end of February, we are already matching the high point from a year prior at peak season. We've overtaken all of 2017. It seems clear that we're definitely going to beat out 2016, 2015, and I would guess we're probably going to beat out 2014 as well. So inventory is absolutely on the rise, and I think it's just going to keep rising over the next couple months. Now, I wanted to also show the 10-year chart for closed sales and compare that to Los Angeles County. And again, we see the exact same thing. We're down 18.3% year over year, But again, we haven't seen this low of a number of sales taking place in the market since all the way back here in 2009. So essentially, that's a 10-year low in the number of sales taking place on the market. And to compare that to the new listings that hit the market, we had 454 new listings come on the market, but only 232 of those managed to sell, so roughly 50%. So hope this information was useful. If I can help you with anything real estate related in the Los Angeles area, definitely give me a call, shoot me a text. I'm here to help, and appreciate you watching the video and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks so much.